Hi everyone, welcome to Be Celestial Tarot. This is a November general read for all my cancers out there. I'm trying to keep it open to see what messages Spirits wants to convey and bring forth for you. So yeah, if you are here, I believe you're here for a reason. Okay, so let's get started. I just need to shuffle one more time and then I'll be ready. I'm gonna obviously get my life together because it is not working. All right, let's shuffle one more time. Oh wait, I don't want this card though, wait, sorry. I want a different deck. I don't know where my head is right now. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to pull the overall energies for the month of November. Okay. Oh. I think some of you are just like, I need a break. And you're trying to find ways to take care of yourself and trying to figure out new methods in which you do take care of yourself. Yeah, oh, that's so beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so for me, all right, so the first thing that came out was like, I don't know, there's the word that came to my mind was restore. I think some of you are trying to figure out how do I preserve my mental space and restore my energy, because I don't know if some of you have been dealing with like lack of energy or just kind of like maybe stressed and frustrated, but I feel like you're seeking something to help you like cope with the stress that's been emerging. And then the strength card, I mean, obviously like the Nine of Wands is a sign of strength. And it's like, I think you worry a lot about your family, and some of you might be really dealing with your family. But I'm also seeing the moon, so I feel like your intuition is really strong. So there's a few messages. Like, I feel like some of you, your energies have been lacking based on who you've been around, like feeling like the people around you are not the most trusting, or you're frustrated by the dynamics of them. Like it's like through the hardship, that's where you find your strength, and I feel like you've been going through it right now, so you're like, I'm finding all my strength as a result. And I feel like Knight of Wands for me is always movement, so like, where am I going? Yeah, like I see sudden movement, so I think there's gonna be a major upheaval in the month of November for a lot of the cancers out there. I should pull these cards. Sorry, I'm debating which tarot cards to pull from. All right, let's see what messages want to come out for our cancers. Let me shuffle one more time. That was not a good shuffle. All right, what messages want to come out for our cancers? Yeah, you're stuck in your head right now, and I'm trying to figure out why. Yeah, like I feel like you're up. If there feels like a lot of conflict, so either you've been the month of October has been really stressful. Yeah, you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders. Okay, the Seven of Swords for me is like carrying other people's burdens, making sure that you're taking care of others. Yeah, like maybe you hope to like get somewhere, or like maybe you were hoping to find a job in the month of October, and you feel like it's like a waiting game and nothing's coming to fruition as a result, and you're like, okay, I'm like patiently waiting for what doesn't seem to want to come forward. Yeah, I think a lot of you have been, some of you might have been like envisioning, like maybe I'm seeing like a vision board, like exactly picturing what it is you want from your life, and you're like, here's what I'm hoping to achieve, and I haven't got there yet, and it feels like a waiting game. Like it feels like the frustration's coming from something that seems like it's never gonna come together, if that makes sense. And then the Six of Swords, a lot of swords energy. Yeah, like I feel like you have to make a journey, like something has got to give. Yeah, you're dealing with some shit, and I need to understand what that shit is. And I think some of you, okay, so like the need for peace that came up earlier, it's like I feel like part of you, a lot of you are just like, I just need to get away. Like a part of me just wants to run away for a little bit and just disappear. Like what would happen if I did just go away for a little bit? Like I just need to figure out what it is that I need to do for myself. Like that's just, what do I need to do? Let's get some clarification. Wow. Yeah, a message is going to come. Yeah, a message is coming forward for you. The Chariot is like news you've been waiting for. Um, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, for me, that means like balance. Like, you're going to have triumph. Yeah, Queen of Cups came out next. Yeah, that for me is like finding the emotional security and balance that you've been looking for. Eight of Swords. You feel bound by something. Like, I don't know if you feel bound by your own obligations or feeling like overwhelmed in, yeah, like it just feels like you're stuck. It feels like stuck energy. But then we have the Ace of Cups coming after. So it's like, these are all energies that I think can exist together. Like, as frustrated as you are, like, you need to understand that the frustrations are only going to help you experience all the good joy at a higher level, if that makes sense. Because the Ace of Cups comes next, and then I see the Three of Cups, which to me is like getting together with friends and finding the joy and the simplicity of life, and how can we mend that. Yeah, and cups for me is like about emotional fulfillment, and often that means like healing in some ways. Yeah, like I feel like you're moving out of this bad energy and finding contentment in what you're doing in life. Yeah, some of you might just need to like get inside for a little bit. Like dig deep within yourself to figure out what it is you're looking for. And again, I am seeing that solitary energy of like, I just need some time to myself to figure out what it is I'm looking for, and what does bring me joy. Ace of Rods. Yep. New beginnings. Yep. Something good is coming. Yeah, okay. And then we have the Queen of Cups and then we have the King of Cups. Like, look, those go hand in hand. And that for me is like a power couples situation. So you could be with this person or you could not be with this person. You could be meeting someone where it's going to feel like you might be meeting this person through friends. This came up in another reading. But it's like new beginnings. So either some of you could be frustrated in a relationship you're in now, and in the month of November, it's like a breath of fresh air comes in, like something changes, something shifts, where it's like we're back on the same page, we're back to that power couple. Like, I feel like maybe some of you might have been dealing with the stress of a relationship, and you're like, I just don't know what happened, what changed, and I think the month of November is going to make things click again, where it's like, oh, we do love each other, we just had to work this out for this to come together. Like, just figuring out that shit. Yeah, and the King of Cups, I don't know, it's just like, and this could just be the dualities of yourself, of like your masculine and feminine coming together, just realizing that like your emotional security is there, and how do I balance the frustrations of my life, and how do I find balance within myself. Like, this could just be the marriage of finding the balance between yourself. Yeah, creative manifest. Something you've wanted for a while is coming to fruition. Like the Magician, I love getting that card. I think it's a really good card to get, because it's like creative manifestations. Yeah, to the self-confidence, like putting your best foot forward, like manifesting things that you wanted. And to come out right after the Ace of Rods, like with new beginnings. Yeah, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah. Understanding that like the cycles of life, like you might have been going through a really dark period, but the life is gonna change and be uprooted in a quick second. Like, yeah, and you're gonna get an offer out of nowhere. Like, it's gonna be very surprising. And I think right now you could be like annoyed of what's in your present, of like, this isn't good enough. Like, what I have in front of me is like, I want more, I want better. Like, what I'm seeking is not seeking me back. So just trying to find healing through that. The Hierophant. You could have Taurus in your chart. Oh my gosh, wow, I love this. Then we have the Star card, and then we have the Sun. Yes. Okay, the month of November is going to be great for you. I don't know what else to say. I feel like okay, so the Hierophant could be a lot of things. It often represents tradition, right? It could be a Taurus in your life, but I think you might just meet someone who, like someone who's going to offer you something. Like, I feel like it's like, someone might come to you with an offer. Someone might help you out in a situation where you're going to be like, oh, they helped me get here and there. But it's also just like knowing that you're taken care of. Like the universe is going to work out in the way that you need it to. And the star card is like aspirations coming together, like an inspiration, good health, good things. And then the sun card is just also like things coming together, right? It's just, what is the word I'm looking for? It's abundance, and yeah, and it's finally getting the goals that you want, like getting that personal fulfillment that I feel has been missing for you. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because that's a really good way. I feel there's, okay, if anyone who came to this wanting some love suggestions or advice, because that also came out slightly, I'm gonna pull out some love oracle cards for you. Okay, yep. One more, and all three can resonate or just one can resonate, but it is up to interpretation because this is a general read. So the first card that came out was Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. I also feel like that is just the overall energy of the month of November. You're ascending. You've gone through a dark period of time where you're now, new is coming, new is growing. We have clock, needs time, takes time, and time cycles, time to heal, progress, which works really well with the Wheel of Fortune card that came out. And then date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. Okay, so that's the overall reading. I hope this resonates, and I'm sending all my light and love. Take care.